Hello and welcome into a demo of a game that's due to come out this year. This was recommended to me by Wander. It's called Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. From what I see, it's kind of like a puzzling game, mine normal. I can't adjust the music, so I'm sorry if it's too loud. I don't know if it's going to stay loud throughout the game, but I have turned it completely down. It was up here at 100, so I'm not sure if it'll make a difference once we go in the game. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay, difficulty. Classic detective, normal difficulty. This includes in-game notes that keep track of important plot points and story details as the game progresses. That gets a thumbs up. A checklist that stays up to date with all current tasks. Thumbs up. Seasoned investigator, hard difficulty. This setting includes a pen and paper not provided. And good luck. Okay, we're going to go classic and continue. Would you like to learn how to play before continuing? Sure. Movement cursors. Move around the environment by clicking different portions of the screen. Okay, I see. Directional. Spin around in place on hover. So we stay in place but turn around. Backwards, turn around. Interaction cursors. Look at something closely. Add an item to the inventory. Okay. Pick up, push, pull, touch, and needs an inventory item. Press, rotate, talk to, step backwards. Okay. This is a work of fiction. References to real people are purely for the sake of storytelling. Penelope Pendrick, a writer by trade, somehow found herself faced with the suspicious death of her elderly neighbor. As the sole individual to question the story, Penelope had to step in the role of investigator to prove that all was not as it seemed. After piecing together the truth about Mrs. Jenkins' death, Penelope decided that her harrowing adventure was something worth writing about. Yesterday, she received a phone call from a small police force impressed by her publication and desperate for help. Today, she flies out to Connecticut to embark on her first official case. Okay. East Coast Air, economy class from Royal Warren County, whatever KFRR is, to Groton, New London. Okay. All right, this definitely needs a little bit of optimization. That was a little insane in that little section. Okay, so that's good. We got notes. We can't get in. We have a key, though. Now we can get in. Let's go. Okay. Oh, okay.
I should answer that.
Okay. Where's the phone? There it is. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Miss Pendrick. This is Sergeant Russell. I'm going to be your contact down at the Carlisle Police Department during your stay here. Glad to see you had no problem finding your accommodation, and I hope you've had some time to get acquainted with the police.
Okay, I'm happy to hear from you, Sergeant. Been speculating about this case all day. The suspense is killing me. Good to meet you. Couldn't find my room that would make for a bad first impression of my detective skills. I don't want this. I want this.
Good to meet you, Sergeant.
It really worked in our favor that you were able to fly up here on such a short notice. We knew it was a long shot, but it's only been a week and we're already losing our minds with this case. To put it mildly, The past week has been overwhelming. Three
Okay.
people gone missing, one right after the other. Only a couple days in between each. Our entire department is 3 people, for crying out loud. We're not equipped to handle something like this. What we're equipped for is either graffiti related or has to deal with noise ordinance.
3 people in a week? All in this little town?
We've never seen anything like it. The worst part is that there's so many unknowns. Our gut is telling us that these disappearances are connected. You'd think they have to be, right? But try explaining that to the county chief. Without concrete proof, he just sees this all as a whole lot of coincidence, and potentially not even a crime. We're getting no outside help with this, no matter how much we beg.
Ah, okay. Well, that answers why you brought me up here, rather than literally any cop in the state. That one was the real mystery.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, they say. No offense.
None taken, trust me.
Officer Vasquez was the one to read your publication. He relayed it to me afterwards, and we all agreed that you seemed to have some pretty solid intuition. It was his idea to reach out. Anyway, let's get down to business. I'll be sending you some documents that we...
Huh?
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't want to sleep now.
Okay, I didn't ask to sleep. I just wanted to look at the clock. Game. What do we got here?
I need something for this.
Need a
I need
VCR
something
tape?
for this.
Okay. Pablo's Pizza. Yum. Large pizza, $5.99. What's this, 1980? Remote. Okay. Can't close those drawers now. The room that I'm camped out in while I'm here in Carlisle is some out of the world off Historia, but I'll survive. If I had mold allergy, it'd be another story. Apparently, to use the phone again, I'll need to find some sort of 4-digit code. Yet another quirk of this place, I guess. 3 people have gone missing in the same week. It'll be my job to find proof otherwise. Okay. Ah, okay. Do any of these open? No, they do not. Channel?
I need something for this.
Okay, I guess we'll hang on to the remote while we look around a little bit. Can we look in here? No. A typewriter and notes. Sergeant Russell, Carlisle Police. Is that in our notes now? It is not. Okay, well, we know where it is, I guess. Can't put paper in the typewriter or anything to that effect. Okay. So we could heat up water. Can't pick up the pot. Alright. Interesting. That's where we came in. No, it's not. Potty. Washing our hands. Wow, that's first in the game. Okay.
Weird.
Yes, very weird.
Weird.
That's it. We just get weird. Okay. It's the same thing.
Weird. Weird.
I was thinking maybe there was a camera in one of those spots. Alright, so we don't really have anything to go on right now. Unless we get that phone number. Let's see if we can remember the phone number. 555-7283. I don't think we're going to be able to call it. I think we're going to need that 4-digit code.
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
Okay.
The PIN is incorrect.
Okay. I don't know what the pin is then. So maybe we need to go out to the outside here. Here.
Looks like no one is using this right now.
Okay. What do we want a key for 203 for? Okay. I'm liking it. Room 203. Check supplies. Alright. A door that goes to nowhere. Okay. So we go up the steps and we go right to get to our room, but we need to go to the left, I guess, to get to level 2. Is there something here? A straw? Apparently we need a straw. Fishing town. Okay. Let's go to 203. Oh, the railing was busted. Did you see that? 201, 202, 203. What are we looking at here? How to remove rust. Water, dish soap, measuring cup, rubber gloves, oxalic acid, and steel wool. Okay. A whole thing. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's, can't turn. Tool save. Latch-free life. How to open the combination. Okay, are we taking these things in our notes? I don't think we are. Okay, missed opportunity game. Okay. Joe's stuff, don't touch or I'll eat your lunch. So this is instructions on how to open the box. Okay. We're looking at the front. It's 1 and then 2 on the top. Oh my god. Okay. One. Two. Okay, we got 1 and 2 done. 3 is on the side away from that slider. And 4 is on the front, or whatever side this slider's on. My god, 3. And 4. Okay. Right? I can't remember. I think that's the way it needs to be, though. Alright, you know what? Okay, this is what cell phones are for. Take a picture of this and look at it while I try to do. Okay. Let's get out of this. Go back to our toolbox. Okay, so 3 is something over here. That doesn't make sense. Maybe this? No, it's something up on here. There's that. Maybe this. It's gotta be. Okay, and then 4 is... on the opposite side. Something here. This maybe? Okay, and 5 is... this. And then 6 is... this. Damn. Okay, we're wrong. And then 7... it's opposite side of 3. Thought 3 was here somewhere. Maybe that one. And then 8 is that one. Nope. Alright. How do we start over? Okay, so there's a lot of them that we can't do anything with.
I don't think that's right.
Okay. Alright, reset. Alright, let's try it again. 1 is on the side of Save Pro, and it shows it's pointing over here. So I think it's this. 2 is on the top. So this. 3 is something on here. This. Okay. 4, if we're looking at the top down, it's showing the opposite side, so this. 5 is going to be this. 6 is, I think, this. 7. I'm not sure because it's showing on this side and there's nothing left on this side for us to do. But maybe it's this. Okay, we'll try it. And then the last one's on this side. Nope. It's going to be on that far side. Nope. What did we not do?
I don't think that's right.
Nope. Okay. Not easy by any stretch. We will try it one more time, I guess. So when we look at it, the picture for 1 is here. Here's tool safe. So it's showing this side. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's the only thing I say. Okay, then we need to turn it because it's showing this side, but something on top. So that makes me think that. There's 2. So then 3 is that side showing. It's showing me something on that this panel. So it would have to be this. Okay, 4. I'm looking at the top of this side. It's on the back side in the center. So it's got to be this. 5. So this same side, and it's showing here. 6. We need this. 7 with this side facing. It's pointing to this panel, so that's this. And then this same panel, it's pointing to that far end, which is
That's
this. Got it. Whoa. Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
WD-40. Stealing your stuff, Joe. Alright, we got WD-40. I'm guessing we're going to have to use that to do whatever this whole bit was, removing rust. When we get acid and other items, so we'll see what that's all about. Can we... Oh. We got a box of screws. We can't do anything with, but we have a box of screws. Okay. Can I do anything else in here? It does not appear so. Can't do anything over there by the sink. So we've got a note. We can zoom in on this, but can't do anything here. We've got this box that had our note for the toolbox. We've got this box that has screws in it, and that's it. Okay. There's something we could do in here. With the things that we have obtained. I don't think so. Is there something that was rusty? I don't know how to go about getting the code for the phone either. Oh, we get to go outside. Rosewood Apartments, 10 Cambridge Road, Carlisle. Oh, so we're on the road. Why do we keep looking at that? Can I click on that? I can't. Interesting. I can't turn. Okay. This is interesting too. Looking, touching. All right. Back up. Don't remember if anything told us anything about not being able to open something because it was rusty or anything like that. Somebody's in there.
Hello?
Take a hint.
Take a hint.
Do you have a second?
Okay.
Fine. What? Who even are you? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. You've already wasted enough of my time.
I'm really sorry to bother you. One quick question, I'll get out of your hair.
I'm really sorry to bother
Okay.
you. I just have one quick question. Then I'll get out of your hair.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
I just moved into the room next door and
My condolences. To both me and you.
I was kicked off the landline. It's asking for some kind of pin to activate it again.
If I tell you how that thing works, can we agree that this door is now permanently off limits?
You don't need to ask me twice.
Now you're getting me. The phone code is 9, followed by your room number.
9. I put a 0.
Thank you. There's no way I would have guessed that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I never caught your name.
Did I drop it?
That exchange really brightened up my day.
Nice. All right, let's go. Let's call him. Can I not call him?
Unauthorized
Okay, there
call
we
time
go.
expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
910.
Caller authorized.
There we go. Sergeant. Oh, now we have numbers. 7283.
Carlisle Police Department, Sergeant Russell speaking.
Hi, Sergeant. It's Penelope again.
Penelope! We got a guy here who bet you were already hightailing it back to Virginia. Zimmerman, you owe me 20.
Not quite yet. Although I'll probably end up questioning that decision. Sorry about that, by the way. Getting cut off like that. The landline here is a little funky.
You're back,
Excuse me.
and that's all that matters. Now, what had I been saying?
Something about
Something
documents?
about documents, I think?
Yes, right. Missing
No.
person reports we have filled out for the individuals. I'll be sending you some copies soon, so look out for that.
These 3 people that went missing, what can you tell me about them?
The first call we received concerned Mr. Gerald Cook. He's an older gentleman, late 60s, who owns a bookstore on Main Street. The second, more concerning call was from Mrs. Eileen Davies in reference to her son, Terrence. The boy had apparently not come home after school that day. He's only 15, which has really started to raise some red flags. Then, only 2 days after that, a third person was called in. The caller couldn't provide a name for the woman, only said that she's been coming to a specific diner for breakfast at 9 a.m. sharp every single day for years. This was the 3rd day in a row she hadn't shown, and the caller found this to be very out of character.
Interesting. Okay, so we know about those. Let's...
Can you tell me more about the diner woman?
Ah, yes, Jane Dell. I went up to call her Victim X. I thought it was catchy. But you know, protocol. She's our shakiest case by far. Called in missing by a waitress just because she decided not to get breakfast at the Sunrise Diner for a couple mornings? No wonder the chief won't give us the time of day.
But the waitress thought she had good enough reason to notify the police. So there must be something to it.
It's true that she's genuinely concerned. Said that the very few times Jane didn't show over the past couple years, she leave little notes on napkins with the tip the day before. Not this time.
Oh. Wow. She really ate the same diner every single day for years. Must have been an incredible food. Or notes she didn't just tell them.
Notes? She didn't just tell them?
The waitress describes Jane as an incredibly quiet, solitary woman. Said when Jane first started eating there, she thought Jane was deaf, but no, just quiet.
Well, if she was really that reclusive, that would explain why nobody knows anything about her.
There's our problem. Jane would only speak to order and say pleases and thank yous. She didn't sit around chatting up the help for hours.
If she wasn't there to hang out with the waitresses, what did she do every single morning?
Read books, lots of them. And not just the type with shirtless cowboys on the cover. Books with real substance, textbooks even, and all subjects, especially history. The waitresses said that Jane would set up every day in the same booth, take a few books out of her bag, and read and take notes while she ate.
Interesting. I wonder if doing this was work-related or a hobby.
Let's do this one.
Did she frequent any other locations besides the diner?
My only guess would be a library. Owning all those books would cost an arm and a leg. Thing is, Carlisle doesn't have its own library, and there are too many to count in neighboring towns.
What did you investigate and who did you interview?
What did you investigate? And who did you interview in regards to Jane?
I like that it's voice acted.
What can we investigate? No one knows her name, address, place of work, family, acquaintances. We examined her favorite booth at the diner and interviewed everyone who works there. All we know is that she's been coming there for roughly 3 years, is quiet, reads a lot, and has tried everything on the menu.
None of the workers said she was acting differently the last day she was seen?
No one was paying enough attention to remember. But one of the waitresses did hold on to what's currently our shred of evidence, a napkin with some chicken scratch. She was planning to return it to Jane the next day, but you know how that story ends.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's like trying to track down a ghost.
You're telling me. All I can say is keep an eye open while you're investigating the other two. That's the best we can do right now. I'll send the napkin along with the other documents.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay.
Thanks, Sergeant. I guess it's time for me to get out there and start playing detective.
Good luck. Call us anytime. And thanks again for coming up here. Having a new nose around to sniff out leads might be exactly what we need.
Yep. Somebody else to do your job other than you. Awesome. I'm liking it. It's going on my wish list. Thank you for the recommend, Wander. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to go outside and do the investigating. But let me know what you guys thought of it. And going on my wish list, we will be having it on the channel at a later date. If you're interested in trying out this demo, the information will be found in the description below the video. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Bye for now, guys.